So I am basically a YouTube newbie, even though it does say that I've had my channel for 2 years, and I have, but I made the channel to make a video on changing score lines because customers had so many questions on it, and then I just kind of didn't do anything with it until recently. I started making tutorials of my more complicated templates, and then as I was on YouTube, all these things kept popping up, like watch me, and I really like how some people just get on and chat and talk about, I don't know, how their business is going or what they're working on, their crafts, and so I just thought maybe I would give it a try. I'm super nervous talking to the camera. I even had my husband, who works from home, close his door so that he wouldn't hear me. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know that I've ever actually introduced myself on here or Instagram or anywhere, really. So I am Brooke, and I was a graphic designer for 11 years. And when I got pregnant and had my baby, I didn't think I could do the 45-minute commute and the crazy advertising agency life. My husband's job at the time had him gone for big amounts of time, and I just didn't think I could handle it. So I thought I would stay home for a little bit and then find something closer that was a little less stressful. But then I started my Etsy shop, and I just liked being at home. And I mean, my Etsy shop has never really made a real salary, but at least it was something, and it kept me busy. So that's kind of my background. And I just wanted to share what I was working on, what was new in my shop, if you're interested. So maybe I'll start with what I'm the most excited about that's newer. So this is only in my Good shop. I've seen my files being sold as physical items. So this one I'm not going to offer as an SVG because I love it so much and I just want to protect it. So it's this greeting card. So this one's for a wedding, but it could be for any big event, baby showers, graduations. And you can put your name, or I will put your name and date and, important date and everything on the marquee. And if you hold it up to a window or put, like a light behind it, it looks like it's glowing, and you can't really tell because the sun is coming in right at us. But there is this old, historic, I guess, movie theater, cinema in downtown Indy that you can get married at, and they'll put your name on the marquee. And I just thought that was so neat. So that's kind of where the inspiration for this came from. And then, when you're done, you could put it in a frame with lights behind it, or just on your mantle, or even just framed without it. I just think it's so cute. That is definitely what I'm the most excited about. And second is probably this house. I just think it is so cute, and I've had it on my mantle since I made it. I don't know, the color, I love it. And then I thought, well, actually, I made this church first. A new church. I haven't had a new church in a while. So the steeple is different than the other ones, and there's more detail. I don't know if it's kind of hard to see all the detail in the video, but I just love this. And this one lights up super well. Even without like vellum lining the windows, I think it still looks so nice. So then I made this house to go with it. And then I thought my library would look really nice. So my existing one is a little bit different than this one. I added the actual doors on it, and I wanted to make the doors the same size as the other ones. But I just thought that the set of 3, which I don't know if I can hold them all up at once, but it just looks really cute together. And so the set of 3 is together to purchase, and they're all sized to work together. And then after this house, I made this little house. Oh, I love this little house. Actually, hang on. Okay, so actually before that pink house, I made this house for Halloween. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It looks even better lit up. I don't really have, these are orange lights. If you put vellum in the windows or tracing paper and then add some orange lights inside, I don't know how it's gonna look. Let's see. Let's just try it. You can't really tell. I'll put a picture that I have tracing paper in it and then some orange lights in it. It's just so cute. I love this house so much. Okay, so then I loved it so much that I was like, I should make a cute version. So I did. I made this one. And it looks really cute with this house as well. I love that like they're similar, but they're different enough. Like, you know how in a neighborhood, like all the houses are kind of similar, but then there's things that differentiate them. I think they're so cute. That'd be a really cute Christmas village. And then, speaking of Christmas villages, trying to make room. My desk is really small. I made a new Christmas village. I've had a couple the past few years, but this one, and this one's kind of a little more basic because I think some people like the basic ones, so they can add their own details. And I will mention on this one, for the first time in a really long time, I used the heavy 110-pound cardstock, and I got it at Michael's, and I actually really like it. I used to tell people that I didn't because it was really hard to fold and it was really hard to glue, and I don't know if it was just I was new to crafting or maybe, I don't know what it was. Maybe the paper now is better, but like it's just nice because it gives that kind of you know, more substantial house. And then if you wanted to add like a bunch of glue and a bunch of glitter things, like it would hold up. So I think it's really nice, but I still do really just like the 65-pound that you can buy anywhere as well too, because it's just so easy to work with. So and then these are great too because you could buy that now and you could make a haunted village in black, and then you could in the Christmas time cut them out in white and make a Christmas village. I just think they're really cute and easy to make. Okay, and then let's see. This this isn't new. I mean, it's newer. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe a couple months. Like a Canal House gift box. I think it's so cute. You could line the papers with, you know, the tracing paper or the vellum, or just put your gift in tissue paper and put it down there, and then it just opens like this. And it's so cute. I haven't really sold that many of them, which was kind of a bummer, but I don't know what it is. The things that I like the most seem to sell the worst. I don't know why. And I remember the first time I posted little houses, I think they were one of my first things ever in 2015. And I thought, I worked really hard on them and I wasn't sure I loved them. And I thought, is anybody gonna want little houses? And I had like a sale like that day, which at the time was like crazy. Like it blew my mind, and they've been popular. So I don't know, I just think that's interesting how that happens. And then, so one thing that I came up with the idea last night and started on it, and then finished it this morning and cut it out. So there's still some issues, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Don't judge me, the roof isn't attached and it's not right. But you know, people are always asking me, can I make this bigger? So I made it huge. This is so huge. I messed up the pitch of those dormers, and then the front thing, I don't know, so it's just not right. And then it's super skinny. I didn't really account for that. There's still things that you think I would know that by now, but still I have to cut them out and see it before I realize it. And I just keep seeing Cracker Barrel when I look at it. I don't know if it's just this front porch, maybe, I don't know. But I do like the idea of a huge house. I think it'd be really cool, like in your table, and then definitely line the windows, and then like the light coming everywhere would be really cool. So I might work more on this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions on it. And if you would actually want something this big, I always wonder when people ask, you know, how big can I make this? Like, how big do you want it, you know? But anyways, I thought that was really fun. Oh, and one last thing is I have this little gift box. This isn't really new either, and it's the same windows that I did last year, like the broken slats, not slants, slanted slats. I just thought it was really cute, like for if you have kids and you have to boo somebody, or a gift for a teacher or whatever, and then you just untie this and it opens at the top, and it's really cute. So that's kind of like the new things in my shop. Actually, one more thing. This isn't new. This is really old actually, but I updated it. So every once in a while I go back through. So I've had my shop for 10 years. So every once in a while I go back through and make sure that, because you know, as you do any skill, you learn new ways of doing things. And sometimes I look back at my old files and I'm like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? This is terrible. So I always go back and check every so often. So this one I updated. I just changed the top just a smidge, and then the way that the bottom closes. Everything else is the same, and then I updated the pictures. I think the pictures are so cute. Maybe I'll put one here so you can see. And then it also comes with templates for these like mini envelopes and a mini card with the scallop, and then I made little stamps too. I think before I didn't, my Santa one didn't come with these things, but my love letters at Valentine's Day did, and my little girls loved it. I have a video. It's probably on my Instagram, I'm not sure, but it's so cute of them like filling it out and like putting the little stamps on. This is so fun for kids, and I mean adults too. I mean, maybe I'm aging myself, but I just remember like that Sanrio, like the Hello Kitty stuff. They always had like little stationery, like a mini, and I just loved that. So I just thought that was cute. So that's updated. And a fun tool, supply, maybe you could say, that I found is this glue pen. Okay, I gotta put it in front of my face so that it will focus. So my mother-in-law actually gave me something similar to this. It was a different brand, and I don't know how old it was. And it worked okay, but it just, I think it maybe was like dried up and old, but I was on Amazon ordering, and I needed like more things to get something on time, or by a certain time. And I saw this, and that's the brand of glue that I like. So I just added it to my cart to get it to that price point, and I love this, especially for little windows. I'm trying to see, here, like on this church, like these window frames, or if you're doing one of my files with the slats, it's really easy to get on the slats, and it's so great, and it holds really well. So I got this on Amazon. I don't know if they sell it in craft stores or not, but I love it. Something definitely worth checking out. So that's really all I have for this week. My sales are so down, and maybe other people's are too. I don't know, but if you're an Etsy seller, let me know if yours are down too, because maybe that'll make me feel better. And maybe by my sharing, that will make you feel better. And if there's anything that you have questions with, feel free to leave them in the comments below, or ideas for listings, let me know that as well. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more content and to follow along. I think I'll try to do this weekly or maybe bi-weekly. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching.